Mm. Mm. Hmm? Oh, good morning, human. That was interesting. It's been forever since I've slept above the ocean waters. Instead of being dark and cold, it was warm. And you don't really get to use things like blankets down there. This was different, but in a good way. A great way. It's nice to actually use my legs sometimes. I guess having a human around makes me want to understand what it's like to live like you. And look like you. Granted, I'm still a bit bigger than your average human man. But after being the only one of my kind, and being alone all these years, having someone to spend time with makes me want to try new things. I mean, I've always had my legs, but after that failed attempt to live among the humans, I just didn't think there was any use for them. You've gotten me to want to explore more of who I am, just by being here. And I appreciate that. Not many people would even want to stick around after my offer to take you back to land. And for that, for spending time with me to ease my loneliness after these many years, I am truly grateful. Huh? Oh. Yes. I guess I am well spoken for a guy who has lived the majority of his life alone. But from what I have learned, I've decided that I would always try to treat people I meet the way I would have wanted to be treated so long ago. I'll try to be courteous, and I'll do my best to make you feel comfortable here. Well, as comfortable as you can feel, stranded in a rock cavern filled with pirate ship wreckage, and alone with a 9-foot tall half-shark man. I can hardly see the appeal to stay here just for me. But that's why I find you so fascinating. You are different. Not like the other humans that ran me off, or the sailors that come here to try and be the one to catch the giant of the sea. But you're compassionate, caring, blind to the hatred that this world seems to fill people with, human or half-blood. You seem uncorrupted, like a flawless diamond among heaps of coal and ash, like a breath of fresh air after being drowned under the cold, dark, endless sea. Or, more simply, the only living person who I've ever met that looked at me, saw my size and all my scars, and only saw a lonely heart of a man who has never known the comfort of a home and family. I've only known you for a few days, and yet I feel like I've seen the brightest and most amazing parts of who you are. the beauty of a soul who would care for a man and a monster alike. And that's what makes you truly wonderful. I'd say I'm glad we had the opportunity to meet. But then, again, I'd assume that surviving a sinking ship and nearly drowning at a coral reef isn't exactly the most pleasant. And I didn't know why I saved you then. You are a human. A creature of a kind who was hunted and quite literally scarred me. But I saw you. And I just couldn't turn and swim the other way. Perhaps the red string of fate is stronger than a 9-foot-tall megalodon man. Yes, I think meeting you was too much of a wonderful coincidence to be by chance. At least, I would like to think so. You've only been here for so long, but you've already convinced me that you may be the most amazing person I've ever met in my life, or will ever meet for the rest of it. Outer beauty and inner. You're really something special, aren't you, human? Perhaps, when the time is right, I can show you around the depths. When they're safe, of course. And maybe you can show me around the shores of your land. When it's safe, of course. After meeting you and learning that not all humans are spiteful, I feel like I might be ready to give the surface another chance. And, if not, I still have you to fall back with. So, I can't really complain. Again, thank you. You don't know how much your company means to me. Truly. With the brightness you bring, the dark depths have become a little less dark. Now, how about I take you for a little dive? You know, many famous ships have been lost to these waters. Some that may or may not be my fault. And the jewels they carry, well, I'd like to show some flawless gemstones to a priceless person. Seems fitting. Come on. That ship broke way too easily. I at least thought that the pirates would have put up a little bit more of a fight. The quality of humans has really just gone down, hasn't it? And now I don't have a toy. Unless there were some that got away. One in particular. Perhaps I may be able to find a way to entertain myself after all. The trick is getting past that oversized sea dog.
Well, I guess I'll just have to think something up.